Rush hour. Heading for offices, shops, stores. Everyone's trying to get to work on time. With so many people going in different directions, it's surprising that more people don't run into each other. But everyone fits into a pattern of movement. Probably out of habit, they all keep the same speed and leave themselves enough space. Of course, there's always someone. He's probably overslept or spent too long over breakfast. But when someone does break the pattern, the traffic pattern, others suffer. The moment someone starts thoughtlessly rushing, he's asking for trouble. Because it's carelessness about space, or rather the lack of it, that causes accidents. In a crowd, people still move quickly and easily because they keep a space around themselves. And surrounded by space, they don't collide. The amount of space needs to vary with the speed at which you're going, and with the number of people moving about. But take these two factors into account and you can't go wrong. It seems simple when you're walking, don't get too close to the person in front of you. It seems simple, and most people understand it very well, even though they don't remember when they first learnt it, the hard way. Experience is a hard master, but this is how we get to learn our limitations as a child. By getting hurt, we learn how to move in a group without hurting ourselves too much. But motor accidents are unforgiving and expensive. The secret of survival on the road is to keep your distance and give yourself and others room to move. The secret is called separation distance. It means leave room to maneuver. Ample separation from other traffic is essential for coping with emergencies. It takes at least half a second for a good driver to react after he's decided to slow down. It will take still more time, depending on how fast he is going, to bring the car to a complete stop on a dry day with good tires. It is essential to leave space ahead when you have a clear view and can see what other traffic is doing. But it's even more important to leave space when you're in a road that doesn't allow you to keep other traffic in sight. You never know what emergencies lie around the corner. A badly parked vehicle, a wide load, a flock of sheep, a straying dog, people on horseback. If you're too close, you won't be able to stop or take avoiding action. To be safe, you should always allow 1 yard of distance for each mile of speed. But how to judge distance? It's not easy to tell 20 yards or 40 yards or 60 yards away from the car in front when you're driving down a main road at speed. However, there is another way of thinking of separation distance. Think of it as time. Think of it as 2 seconds. Two seconds worth of distance between yourself and the car in front. In other words, watch the car in front pass some object and make sure that you don't pass it less than 2 seconds later. To measure 2 seconds, just say to yourself, only a fool breaks the 2-second rule. It takes 2 seconds to say. Here's another example. Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule. The first thing to remember on the open road is the separation distance ahead of you, to keep away from the cars in front, to avoid an unpleasant surprise. But don't forget also to leave a space around and ahead of you for faster vehicles that might want to overtake. A motorcycle ridden skillfully is a very maneuverable machine. Leave it as much space as a motor car, particularly in wet weather when everybody needs much greater braking distance. Driving on the main road at speed is one thing. Separation distance ahead is the main concern, and the 2-second rule applies. Driving in a crowded shopping street needs even more care. Here you must leave space on either side. So many things are going on, and the near side is full of traps for the unwary driver. The parked motorist who opens his door carelessly. The busy mum who for a moment loses control of her excited toddler. All are pedestrians, road users who can go into immediate and unpredictable movement, sometimes in the wrong direction, or who can just stand hesitating before not doing anything at all. And sometimes, through preoccupation, do the wrong thing with fatal results. Separation distance and alertness is your only insurance against the unpredictable. And the unpredictable is an accident looking for a place to happen. In a busy high street, people who walk are the main concern. But there are other unpredictable road users. When overtaking a slow-moving cyclist, think of the two-wheeled vehicle as needing as much maneuvering space as a small car, especially if it's heavily loaded or the road surface is uneven. Otherwise, you may find yourself responsible for an unnecessary and unfortunate loss of control. We've considered separation distance in front, and we've thought about separation distance on each side. But what is the effect of being closely followed by someone in a hurry to overtake, but on a road that is more tempting than safe? There isn't much that you can do except to drop back and let him pass. Now it all depends on his skills and his judgment as to whether you or he have an accident or not. As a driver, you must be constantly aware of other road users, constantly alert to their movements and intentions, and always keep adequate separation distance all around your car. It's your greatest insurance against accidents. They're going to work, and they'll be on time. She'll remember about not bumping into people and getting hurt. And so will he, and his new bride. And he and his friends will remember hurrying to a football match that they didn't get to. And his children will remember this holiday trip for the rest of their lives. Remember, in 2 seconds, you could save a life or kill someone. It all depends on your separation distance. So leave room to maneuver.